Hello everyone and welcome back to DMG. Today I was going to do an unboxing and test of some hard drives and, test them to see if they work, but now I really don't think they have any chance of surviving since they were shipped all the way from Florida in a bag. The seller shipped them in a bag. The shipping label is on the other side. Like, this was not in an external box or anything. The seller knew absolutely nothing about the drives they were selling, which is why I only paid $35 for these instead of a lot more. They were untested, but, still broken, but in good external condition. These drives still sell for a little bit. Now these are older drives than anything I have ever done on this channel, so I am pretty interested. Alright, looks like our first drive is the main one that I was interested in. This is a very unique drive. I will talk more about this later. And it was about the same price to buy this lot than to buy one on its own. And then we have two various IDE drives. They look really, really scratched up. It turned out to be about the same price to buy that drive over there, in this lot with these other two drives than on its own. Wow, these look so beat up, like even more beat up than in the listing picture. But let me just show you what else I got. So, let's see, we got a 3 gig Quantum Fireball ST, which are actually pretty expensive if this does work by some miracle and I can resell it. And then this was the main one. This is a really rare drive, actually. It's an 850 megabyte Seagate. Let's see, ST3851A. This listing was listed under the wrong model number. They listed it under, like, the serial number instead of the model number. And then I'm just going to briefly show this drive. This is what I was really interested in. You may notice this is not a normal hard drive form factor. It indeed is not. In fact, I can fit those two drives perfectly on top of it because it's the size of a CD drive, of an optical drive. This is a 5.25 drive. Let's see, how big is this in capacity? Bigfoot TX 4 gigabyte hard drive. Now I bet none of these are wiped because, again, the seller mainly sold like children's toys, not hard drives. So, I am going to be testing these in this video, and depending on the working status of the drives, there will either not be or will be more videos about them. Now, really quickly, it's good. None of the little SMD components have actually been knocked off looking at these drives, which is better than I was expecting, sadly. Looking at this Seagate, it's got I assume that's the firmware, and it's like a chip socket that to update the firmware, you would pop it out. Now, I don't know too much about like vintage Macs, but I think this is for a vintage Mac, because it's got an Apple logo on it. And I know there were some Macs that took 850 meg drives. So, I might sell this to a Mac person, who knows. And then this one feels a lot lighter. Like, it's deceiving. It's so strange. Like, it feels so light, but it looks so heavy. This one really confuses me. It's like the weight of a laptop drive. But again, slightly newer quantum drive, 3 gigs. Usually low capacity IDE drives are rarer than higher capacity. So like 40 gig to 80 gig IDE drives are worth pretty much nothing. But those megabyte and low gigabyte drives are usually worth, 20 to 60 in good condition. Probably even more if you sell to someone who's really willing to pay too much. As usual, just gonna pop the lid off. and borrow our IDE and Molex from this drive. Let's see, first I think I'll go with this Quantum Fireball. Hopefully it will not live up to its name. Alright, I think that's another Mac drive. I know Macs often used Quantum drives, and it's got an Apple logo on it. I hope these are the best sounding drives I've ever heard. Like, I know these old hard drives are just so incredibly loud, and I love that. If these drives are alive, I will be so excited. Like, even if just one of these works, selling it would pay for the price of the whole lot. Okay, here we go. Monitor on, computer plug in. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Motor issues. Yeah, this has a severe case of motor issues. That, let's see. And it won't be recognized. Oh yeah, that is... You can hear it try to initialize the head. So yeah, that's a motor failure right there. Next, let's try the Seagate. If any, I really hope it's this one that has survived. Come on, please. No. Does he not live? He has not lived. Yeah. Sadly, this Seagate is not good. Motor issues again. Also, it has a sticker on it that says factory repaired, which means it's already broken at least once, which is just sadly ironic. Alright, then the Quantum drive. These are already known for being a bit unreliable, but I have a feeling being shipped in a plastic bag across the United States won't quite improve that reliability. God damn this, it's so funny to see such a huge drive. I wonder what it sounds like. Crap, that's loud. Okay. Damn, this thing vibrates so much. This is ridiculous. It's got a little green light on the controller board, but that's probably just power. That probably doesn't mean it's actually working. I will be surprised if it recognizes the drive here. Yeah, not showing up. So I think it's unfortunately safe to assume that all of these are dead. I was hoping this video would go very differently, but all of these drives are just completely gone. Ooh. That's not a good sound. Yeah, I am really disappointed. However, there will be future videos on these drives. Especially this one that I was, really interested in. But that is it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.